Welcome to our Immigration.ca podcast. I'm Dave Caro, and we're joined by immigration lawyer Colin Singer, managing partner of Immigration.ca, who will discuss the latest happenings in the Canadian immigration and employment industry.
Thank you, Dave.
Today's topic is Express Entry Immigration, the first 8 months.
Express Entry is an immigration system implemented by Canadian immigration authorities on January 1, 2015, which manages skilled worker applications under federal economic programs. This includes the Federal Skilled Worker Program, the Skilled Trades Program, the Canada Experience Class, and certain parts of the Provincial Nominee Program. Through the end of August 2015, the government conducted 15 draws, issuing 18,905 invitations to apply for permanent residence.
How does Express Entry operate?
Under Express Entry, qualified applicants across many occupations are invited to submit their profile to an Express Entry pool and to the Canada Job Bank. Employers across Canada are encouraged to review the Canada Job Bank and provide a job offer to the candidate of their choice. Applicants with an approved job offer, or those selected by a province or with provincial nomination, are considered a match and will be invited to formally apply for Canadian permanent residence. The profiles of the remaining applicants will be ranked for consideration without a sponsor or hiring employer. Using a point system according to a number of selection factors such as age, education, language, experience, and other factors, the highest-ranked candidates will be considered for their potential human capital contribution to Canada. Immigration authorities will then decide which of the highest-ranked applicants will be invited to apply for permanent residence through periodic draws. Candidates who are issued invitations are given a delay of 60 days to perfect their application.
It appears candidates who were selected during the first draws had very high comprehensive ranking scores. Why is this?
We believe that during the initial stages, the government aimed to set the bar as high as possible. It wanted to showcase its new Express Entry immigration system as a successful program that brings candidates to Canada with a strong likelihood of integrating fully and quickly into the Canadian labor market. Studies show that applicants with a valid job offer, or LMIA, or having provincial nomination, or a PNP, have the highest chances of meeting these objectives. During the first 4 draws, only applicants with an LMIA or provincial nomination received invitations to apply. It is no surprise that the government set the bar as high as it could for the first series of draws.
Candidates who were selected from subsequent draws still had strong comprehensive scores. What does this mean?
We can observe that after the first 4 draws, the minimum CRS scores averaged 465 in 10 of the 11 subsequent draws through the end of August 2015. The lowest CRS score was 451. Many candidates received an invitation without LMIA or PNP nomination. Annual levels for 2015 have been raised to between 260,000 and 285,000, which will represent Canada's highest immigration levels in 5 years. Canada's annual admissions this year will derive significantly from the Express Entry system. Beginning in 2016, the majority of economic class admissions to Canada will derive from this system. We expect that in order for the government to reach its annual immigration levels, CRS scores will significantly decline into the 300s in future draws. this will favor candidates without an LMIA or PNP.
Under Express Entry, are candidates required to obtain a job offer from a sponsor Canadian employer?
A qualified job offer, or an LMIA, from an employer in Canada is a significant benefit, but it is not a requirement.
Is Express Entry the only way to immigrate to Canada?
There are many other streams of immigration that do not fall under the federal Express Entry system. Each of the provinces promotes its own immigration programs, known as PNPs, outside of Express Entry. Quebec also has a robust skilled worker program and a Quebec Experience program, which does not fall under the Express Entry system. Family sponsorship applications are also excluded from the Express Entry system. Temporary immigration programs, such as the temporary resident visa, work permit, and study permits, are also excluded from the system. Candidates must follow the procedures for applying under such programs and not the Express Entry system.
Is Express Entry a success?
As immigration lawyers and licensed recruiters on behalf of Canadian employers through our in-house recruitment enterprise, grnmontreal.com, or Global Recruiters of Montreal, we know that most small and mid-sized employers are reluctant to take on the task of direct recruitment. As well, employers with pressing hiring needs will unlikely wait a period of 6 months or longer for a candidate to begin employment under Express Entry. The Canada Job Bank under Express Entry may become a marginal or secondary source of potential candidates for recruiters. At best, this could account for a modest number of applicants selected by employers each year. For candidates without a job offer from a Canadian employer or without PNP nomination, immigration authorities will gradually lower CRS scores to meet its annual immigration levels. The Federal Skilled Worker Program will continue to represent the largest number of economic class immigrants to Canada. Express Entry is a success to the extent that the inventory of potential candidates and the processing of applications for permanent residence by immigration authorities is easier to manage than previously.
How is Immigration.ca positioned for Canada's Express Entry immigration system?
We strongly believe that employment recruitment and individualized search consulting assistance is an important consideration for all immigrant applicants to Canada as well as Canadian employers. In 2007, we acquired Global Recruiters of Montreal, or grnmontreal.com, an independently owned franchise of Chicago-based Global Recruiters Network. GRN Montreal provides search consulting expertise that applicants and employers require. We provide all our immigration clients with invaluable search consulting services from our in-house trained recruiters. We regularly provide search consulting and immigration services to Canadian employers. A number of our clients have settled in Canada via the Express Entry immigration system. We believe our clients have the best chances to succeed in their immigration projects under Canada's Express Entry immigration system.